From the Pep Radio Newsroom, these are the stories we are following at this hour. WJET-TV Erie is reporting that for the third year in a row, the City of Erie has earned a perfect score in the Human Rights Campaign's 2024 Municipal Equality Index. Each year, the Municipal Equality Index evaluates 506 cities across the nation based on how inclusive municipal laws, policies, and services are of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer community who live and work there. The city announced its 100 out of 100 score on the 2024 evaluations by MEI on Thursday, with the ratings based on non-discrimination laws, the municipality as an employer, municipal services, law enforcement, and leadership on LGBTQ plus equality. Along with the perfect score, Erie was also credited for its continual commitment to equality, diversity, equity, and inclusion, something Mayor Joe Schember called key drivers to grow the Erie economy. The City of Erie is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion, which are key drivers of economic growth, serving to attract residents, visitors, and businesses who place a high value on inclusivity. We are focused on what matters: building community, growing the economy, and taking care of each other. Diversity is one of Erie's greatest strengths. When everyone feels supported, welcomed, and valued for their unique skills, perspectives, and talents, this empowers people to thrive and contribute to our sense of community. Our policies and practices continue to help us achieve this perfect score, and this is one of the ways in which we strive to make Erie an inclusive place to live, work, play, and raise a family. I am grateful to the LGBTQ Plus Advisory Council, who helped us reach this milestone, for their guidance and dedication. Erie first started participating in the MEI evaluations in 2018 after Joe Schember took office, debuting with a score of 50 that rose each year until hitting 100 for the first time in 2022. 9 other Pennsylvania cities also participated this year, with Allentown, Carlisle, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and State College also earning perfect scores. Penn Live is reporting that Nelson Mena always wanted to own a nightlife venue where members of the LGBTQ plus community could socialize and blow off steam in a safe space. Earlier this year, while celebrating Valentine's Day in England, Mena and his husband, George Fernandez, learned that Stallions, a long-standing Harrisburg LGBTQ plus nightclub at 706 North 3rd Street, was for sale. They jumped at the opportunity to take over the nearly 40-year-old establishment, where on Saturday, Karma Entertainment Complex will debut. A grand opening with drag, drink specials, dancing, and giveaways will be held Saturday. The duo aims to introduce an elevated experience with music and good service to Harrisburg, similar to LGBTQ plus clubs in metropolitan areas, while serving Stallions' legacy. I feel like Harrisburg deserves that kind of environment you can find in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York, Mena said. People are hungry for it. Mena, who is originally from the Caribbean, has a degree in hotel management. Fernandez is president and CEO of Latino Connection, an organization that provides outreach and education targeted at low-income, underserved communities. They hope Karma, as outlined on the website, becomes a premier destination for vibrant nightlife, entertainment, and self-expression where everyone is welcome. Karma will operate Tuesday through Saturday nights and host a full slate of events, including drag brunches, Latin nights, karaoke, and a variety of shows open to the LGBTQ plus community and our allies. A full bar with specialty cocktails and light snacks will also be served. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that Senator Markwayne Mullin, a Republican from Oklahoma, made an appearance on NBC's Meet the Press defending Donald Trump's appointments of unqualified people to powerful positions by attacking LGBTQ plus people who worked in the Biden administration. Speaking about Robert Kennedy Jr.'s anti-vaccine views, Kennedy has been nominated for Secretary of Health and Human Services. Mullin called him extremely intelligent when it comes to this stuff, before attacking Admiral Rachel Levine and Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Democrats are spending so much time talking about the scrutiny of President Trump's picks And yet we didn't spend this time scrutinizing Biden's picks. You can talk about Rachel, the Assistant Secretary of HHS, and think that's a pretty controversial pick from whatever pronoun, forgive me for saying this, he or she decides to use, he said on his appearance. Again, that was Senator Markwayne Mullin that said that, not yours truly. Dr. Rachel Levine is a professor of medicine at the University of Pennsylvania and the former Physician General of Pennsylvania. Kennedy has no qualifications in medicine and has said that HIV doesn't cause AIDS and questions whether germs cause diseases at all. You know what? The man does not deserve to be anywhere near HHS. He actually does not deserve to be anywhere near Washington, D.C. That man is an idiot and he does not deserve any office whatsoever. There, I said it. Mullin then brought up Sam Britton, a non-binary nuclear engineer who worked at the Department of Interior until they were fired 2 years ago. Less than a year after they started working at Interior, they were a staffer who was hired to work at the department. They were not appointed by Biden. Then Mullin said that out Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg was unqualified, not explaining how he made that assessment. And I didn't see this type of scrutiny that Democrats used on these individuals' picks. There's been a lot of picks. I mean, we can talk about Pete Buttigieg. Is he really qualified to be at the Department of Transportation? I don't see the same people giving scrutiny here, Mullin said. Brandon Wolf, National Press Secretary for the Human Rights Campaign, criticized Mullin's remarks in a statement to The Advocate. Senator Mullin is trying to use anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric and attacks on Senate-confirmed exceptionally qualified public servants like Admiral Levine and Secretary Buttigieg to distract from the truth. Donald Trump is an idiot, nominating dangerous and unqualified people to powerful positions in the United States government. But the American people can see through the smoke and mirrors, which is why the Trump cabinet picks have been met with the national alarm they so richly deserve. For more details on any of the stories in today's news, go to the Pennsylvania Equality Project's website and click on the radio tower. Be sure to download the Live 365 app to take PEP Radio with you wherever you go. If you're watching this news on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. That's the news at this hour. Now back to more music on PEP Radio.